definitely good to be back in the warmth. Sub-zero temperatures, hard to deal with as someone who comes from the tropics, so it's good to be back home. And of course, with the situation that's unfolding in that side of the world, definitely good to be back home.
It's the off-season for the Finnish Volleyball League, and professional volleyball athlete Bryton Codd is home for the next 4 months after training around the clock and participating in matches for the last 6 months. It was a transition to playing because the sport was no longer a pastime or something he was good at, but his job.
Transitioning from the national team last year to professional, I had to get a bit more discipline in terms of taking on this as a full-time job. So changing my diet, what I consume was critically important, and also the workout routines. Being more structured, we had to follow a program and we had to be on time to practices. So no Belize time, be there 30 minutes before practice, get in those workouts, and we did a lot of road traveling as well. So knowing how to take care of your body recovery was super important. It's been a huge learning curve playing professionally. I've been challenged day in, day out, meeting people with my same height, my same body stature, same abilities, better technicalities in the sport, more experience. It has pushed me to another level, and it's created so many opportunities for me to see how much more I could grow within the sport.
So how has the overall first season experience been? Codd says it has not been without its challenges, having lost his grandmother and adapting to the high level of competition and the climate condition.
The level of competition is very, very high. When I started out last year, I was in the top 5 for reception in the entire league, and I noticed that I had to find better recovery methods for my body because I was declining. And so because of the extent of the season and not being used to play for so long, I had to find what mechanism worked best for me. Sunlight came out 10 o'clock in the morning and sun went down 3 in the afternoon, so limited sunlight during the winter, so lots of vitamin D. I had to stay on my other vitamins as well, try to stay engaged, contact family back home even though we had an 8-hour difference, but just trying to build on the mental aspect of getting through a new environment was really, really a challenge at first, but I think I overcame. Our team sort of built throughout the season because we ended up getting a new libero in January who's from Japan, and he ended up being the #1 libero in the league. We also had other guys from Colombia, from Sweden, and myself from Belize. So our team was very diverse. So we spoke Finnish, Spanish, and English every day at practice. So I picked up a bit of the Finnish. I got better in Spanish, and well, of course, English. And in terms of the camaraderie with the team, of course, there are going to be players that you don't get along with on the court, but I mean, we are professionals and we have a job to do and a service to deliver, so we know how to act professionally on the court.
And while it is the off-season, the training doesn't stop. News 5 caught up with Codd at the Body 2000 gym, already engaged in training.
I start now with my off-season training. I have until August thereabout before I go into the next season. So I need to stay conditioned. Also, we have tournaments coming up for Belize throughout the summer as well. And there's one in October, the Central American Games, which I will have to negotiate with the team in my contract to be able to come back and play as well.
So what's next for Codd?
After the first season, I learned the politics of volleyball globally and what it means to go to the next level and how to get there. So when I was there, I met other agents beside my agent and I spoke to them, and I kind of started to make decisions then. Will I continue with my same agent? Will I change agent? Will I come back to the team? And so right now I'm in discussion with my current agent, who I decided to keep, because you start to understand the politics of volleyball and the networking capacities that certain agents have. And next season, I may be looking to go to either France or Spain. I don't know as yet.
Dwayne Muda for News 5.